My name is Matt Schulz. I am a student director for the play Starfishes. The casting process was very interesting, being able to look at all the talent here at BV and being able to select actors for my piece. My piece was very, very limiting in the fact where it does involve a lot of intimate touching and things that some actors are not comfortable with. So that put a little more limitations on who I could choose. The actors that I picked are Katie Phillips in the role of Chastity and Kyle Weber's in the role of Eli. Both of them just fit really well for the role. Katie, when she first came in, was great at reading, and she was just so comfortable, yet a little bit abrasive with the role, and that's what I really liked about it. Kyle had this little shy awkwardness to him. It worked well with Katie and Kyle together. Both of them had really great chemistry, and you really need that when you pick actors for your show. Working with my actors has been a very fun ride. Being able to see my peers working in a different scenario is really interesting and really fun. The rehearsal process is a little different than our in-class process. In class, it's all of us directors working together, talking about our problems we're having, figuring out new ways to work things, and learning that way. While the rehearsal process is very then hands-on, putting it into practice and figuring out how it works with working with other actors and being able to coordinate everything together. A typical rehearsal for me is the actors come in and we take a few minutes and we kind of relax. Whether it's we walk around the stage discovering the space, or if we take 5 minutes to do a constructive rest and we just kind of let our troubles go for the day. I will ask them how their day was on a scale of 1 to 10 and we talk about it. So that way it's just kind of knowing that we are a family, we are together, we care about each other, and then we're really just ready to go for our rehearsal process. I have learned a lot from all the other directors in this class. Being able to see just how much talent we have here at BV is really incredible. I'm very lucky to be in a class with all of them and see how they work. It's interesting how some of our processes differ a little bit. In my rehearsals, I'm a little more abrasive with my actors, and we are able to joke around a little more since I know them pretty well, but it's just very fun and interesting. It has been very difficult having limited resources for our set. We only get a few cubes and boxes. We get just various simple objects. And it's very interesting and fun to be able to put those objects and make them into something else. So taking cubes and making it into a kitchen counter with a sink, or turning it into some shelves. It's very fun to be able to see how I can use all those things, or adding in different props to enhance it and make it a little more realistic is very fun. The most stressful part of this process is just the sheer amount of work. From going down and picking costumes to then picking all the little set pieces. That's all on the aesthetic side. There is a lot of work put into it and trying to be able to get it right. I feel like a lot of times I have to get it right, and I don't always necessarily know what right is. I don't necessarily know what I want when I'm going into a rehearsal, and trying to explain that to actors who are trying their best to give me what I want and trying it 5 different ways, 10 different times each, it gets very stressful. As the performance quickly approaches, it's kind of nerve-wracking seeing all the little bits and parts come together, but also it's very interesting and exciting being able to see how the performance has come together, as well as everything that we've accomplished from point A to point B, now all the way to point Q. It's really crazy, and I just can't wait to see my show and how it turns out. My actors have been doing a wonderful job, and they've bared with me through thick and thin of my craziness, but I'm really excited just to see how it comes together.